All right, and then there's this. All right, it's weird that we even have to talk about this, but according to food safety experts, no, you cannot use your pumpkin you can either use it as a cooking ingredient or as a decoration, but not both. All right, let me explain why. Pumpkins that we have when we put them outside are low acid vegetables. So once they're cut and they sit out at room temperature, pathogens actually start growing rapidly on the skin. We're also not usually following proper food handling procedures when we're carving pumpkins,
True.
right? So stuff like washing hands before carving, washing the pumpkin, carving them on clean surfaces, using clean tools as well, big deal. Now you could eat the pumpkin if you decorate it without actually cutting into it. What I do is draw or maybe even paint a face on the pumpkin instead of carving it.
Okay.
But even then, the bigger the pumpkin that you get, actually the taste is worse, so it's not really ideal for eating as well, since they usually don't have the best flavor or the texture as well. And I know if you're going to do the seeds, keep the pumpkin seeds, which we normally do, you want to make sure, obviously, you're cleaning your hands. You also want to make sure that you've cleaned the pumpkin and the tools that you're using all together. And once you dig down in there and pull it all out, to make sure that you set that aside and you wash the pumpkin seeds as well. So it's a big deal that they do that.
You got to be careful though, because you can't let those pumpkin guts go down the drain, because if they do, you're going to clog your drain up.
That's actually a really good point.
Yeah.
A lot of people think that, well, what to do with them. And first of all, I think you
Yes.
should bake them. I mean, because they're actually very delicious.
Yeah.
And a treat for that time of year as well. But very good point on that.
You also said carve the pumpkin at the bottom.
Yes. Everybody forgets to do that because you always
Yeah.
think, and then you pull it up and it's like that. There, you always want to cut the bottom of the pumpkin all together. That way you could set the candle on top of it. It's easier to blow out, to light it, everything in the world. Everybody, that's the first thing you do. Flip it upside down, then do your cutting. Little tricks and tips. Either eat it or decorate it. One or the other.
Don't
not
do
both.
both.
All right? More flashing, more good stuff coming up right after this. We're doing Screen Chat.